is that, yeah, that's 60. Okay, I'm doing okay. But I think at some point the speed limit will go down to 40. And that is the moment when I need to brake. 80 and we are going downhill. It is still okay. Hello and welcome to another episode of Derail Valley, where I'm doing my best to drive virtual locomotives without causing major disaster. Or do I? Anyway, before we begin, I'd like to remind you to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done that already, and follow up with bell button to turn on the notifications and stay up to date with my latest content. I would also like to encourage you to join my Discord server, where you can interact with me and other Derail Valley fans, talk about the game in general, share some cool mods, or just chill. You can find link in description down below this video. So, after a long week of waiting, I guess it's time for us to live some adventures in the valley. Yeah, let's live through those fantastic moments together. So, in last episode, I've been testing some cool equipment, some nice and interesting features of the game. And today, I decided to do something completely different. So, we will be delivering very, very heavy cargo to the station that is quite far away. We are no longer at Machine Factory in town. In fact, between episodes, I managed to find some time and eventually play. So I moved to a different station, and you probably can recognize this one. Yeah, it is Harbor and Town. So we are here, and I got some jobs for us to take. So I will just accept those. Our consist is already ready and waiting for us, and all I have to do is to quickly get to it. So that's our 3 locomotives that will be pushing this cargo, and that whole long consist belongs to us. It is being pulled by our faithful steamer. So I will just set everything up. We got plenty of pressure. So let's get this bad boy moving, shall we? I will give it a little bit of a juice and shovel some coal in. And now I will turn these guys to help me push. Right, let me just turn this on. Is it just me, or is it getting darker? Perhaps it is. Right, let's turn on the headlights. Nice one. And yeah, lights are working. Right, so I need to quickly jump to our steamer. Let's turn the headlights on the steamer as well. And let's gain some momentum. We will definitely need that. And we will need a lot more coal. Right. So, the mission is we need to get to Food Factory in town. And obviously I'm using this super long consist to eventually get me through hills that we will have to face on the route. We won't be moving fast because, like, with that consist I will be happy to reach 30, perhaps 40 kilometers per hour. And I got limited ability to steer. The good thing is that I managed to install some mods throughout throughout that time. So I don't have to use throttle in. Oh my goodness me! In all of my diesel locomotives, because they are all connected now. They work in tandem. So that's one of the mods that I installed. As you can also see, we got some time progression. We got night mode, which you can observe now. There's also skin mode for our locomotive, and finally we got rain. So yeah, there's a lot of news, a lot of new stuff that is actually coming to the valley. I need extra power, definitely. Wow, we are slowing down. And we are using coal like crazy. It is absolutely ridiculous. I am using so much coal. I am using 3 diesel locomotives, and I'm still barely able to push this consist forward. Wow. Okay, I got sand turned on all diesel locomotives, and hopefully this will help. But I just can't see it happening. Wow, that is going to be so much resources. Come on. It is really hard to move around this train. Right. That's pretty much all she got. Wow, I'm barely speeding up. Even if I turn the reverser closer to the middle, which should give me much higher speeds, I'm not able to speed up that fast. Wow. We are still getting some speed, but I'm burning coal like crazy. I'm using a lot of fuel. I'm using a lot of various resources. It is not going to be easy trip. Right, let me just turn off the sander. Okay, we are moving. We are doing 34 kilometers per hour. Wow, this is really tough. Right. Oh my goodness me. Now need. There we go. Right. The thing with accelerators is that they are not connected with steam locomotive. So whenever I turn the reverser or accelerator in this bad boy, diesel engines don't respond to that. They are not connected in tandem. So I need to jump between front and back of the train in order to move it around. This is going to increase the difficulty level of this entire trip, because obviously without it, it would be way too easy. I'm not using too much power of that steam locomotive. However, what I'm doing is I'm pulling the cargo with maximum speed from this locomotive. So it doesn't add that much power, but it allows for a greater speeds. And we are now seeing some benefits of that in form of higher speeds. We are still climbing uphill. The speed limit is 80, but there is no chance I'm going to achieve that. I will be, in fact, really happy if I'm gonna get to perhaps 60. I really don't see us getting past that. I almost have no steam left. Wow. Just look at fast we are burning through coal. It's just vanishing in my eyes. Yeah, the temperature is rising, but that's it. That's just it. That's all she has. It is really, really tough route, even with so many locomotives. Right, let me just C4I. This one, D30. And please tell me this one, C6I. So every single consist that we are pulling is going to a different siding. The one that we got on the back is FH68. So first siding that we need to visit is C6I. Oops. I will turn it a little bit higher so we got a bit more power. We are entering even ground, and I could technically take a risk and take it using only steamer from now, but I reckon we won't be able to climb that hill. There is just no chance. Wow. Yeah, I am using way too much steam. Wow. This is going to be really, really heavy. Right, 60 kilometers per hour. Yeah, and I'm not speeding up. Just look at this. Wow. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, they all died. Yikes. It is really bad. Okay, but now we got some more juice. We are speeding up. Wow. Okay, I will let it coast for now. And let's use only steamer for the time being. The engines are on, so we should be alright. We are now pulling this cargo at a decent speed. I will in fact let it coast. And generate some extra steam. That is going to be a good idea, especially that soon we will have to use some extra steam. Just bear in mind, diesel locomotives that are on the back are now just coasting. They are not contributing to all that speed that we are gaining. So we really need to pull everything, including extra 120 tons that are basically steamers, diesels, using only steam engine. It's really tough route. It's not going to be easy. And we are now approaching a bridge that's going above goods factory and town, I think. Oh no, this is not yet the time. Right, I am doing around 50 kilometers per hour. I am ready to switch the junction should such opportunity arise. And hopefully I won't derail on something stupid here. I'm doing 48 kilometers per hour. I got plenty of steam. Right. I can close the vent and use that time to shovel in some extra coal. Because I will definitely need much more temperature in the boiler. Okay, we are getting close. I should now see. Okay, the junction is set. The lever was on the wrong side though. I need to bear that in mind. We got proper speed, we got plenty of steam, and we are on even ground. Those are perfect conditions. I'm gonna give it a little bit more juice so that I can gain some momentum, and hopefully this steam locomotive will be enough to pull the weight for now. If that is the case, we might successfully get to a destination without using too much resources. Obviously we will use some of the fuel from those diesel engines, but I rather use extra fuel than not make it to our destination. And if we are going to make it on time, which I'm hoping for, we should be able to gain some extra money to cover the cost for extra resources that we are using. So it's going to pay for itself. I am obviously burning coal like crazy, and I'm not sure, but I think we won't be able to service a steam locomotive at the destination. So for now I have to use all the momentum I got. Oh my goodness me. Right, we are performing very dangerous maneuver. Thankfully we are going uphill. We are doing 20 kilometers above the speed limit. And I'm approaching 30 kilometer per hour turn. So hopefully I won't derail. Ooh, this one's tough. And now we are going to go downhill. Speed limit is 60. So hopefully by the time that train is going to start pushing me, I won't reach speed high enough to eventually get above 60 km per hour. I think that downhill sign was only for that short distance. So now I can again use some extra steam to keep my momentum. We are speeding up, but I'm burning coal like crazy. It's absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, we managed to climb the initial hill. So with that extra momentum, even though we have extra weight at the back, we should be okay to get through all of this. Yeah. Speed limits are very high, which is good. Let me just quickly check them up. We are about to go above goods factory and town. Okay. I am doing 60 kilometers per hour on a 70 kilometer per hour speed limit, which is very, very good. For now, I don't have to worry about anything. Maybe apart from coal in the actual fireplace. Speed limit 70. That's manageable. And the next one is, I think it's 80. But we are going to go uphill, and I can already see that gradient. So I'm not slowing down. We are running out of steam. So very soon we will see problems. I need much more of that. Right. Fireplace is full, and I am now slowly. Oops. I need to let it coast. I'm doing 60, which is over 20 kilometers above the speed limit, but we are slowing down. The weight of the cars is constantly pushing me back, so I am hoping that I will make it through this turn without derailing. And by that time, yeah, I can now. Oops. I gave it way too much accelerator, but I am doing just above 40, and with that accelerator that I just added, I am still slowing down. That's how heavy this consist is, and that's how hard it's gonna be from now on. Yeah, we are rapidly losing speed. Wow. Right, I need to use the power of other locomotives, because I feel that we are not going to make it. Let's give it a little bit of a push. The biggest problem is that I can't see what's up front, and I need to do that in order to not derail. So we are doing 25 kilometers per hour on a 70 route, which is perfectly fine. We are wheel slipping, despite the fact that we are accelerating and we are being pulled by a steam locomotive at the front. So it's definitely really hard cargo to push. We are struggling heavily with all that thing. Right, still doing 20, and we are slowing down. Right, I need to catch my locomotive. Yeah, definitely she is not having the best time. I need power now. And with that said, the fireplace is basically off. That's how much coal I need to put into fireplace in order to keep her going. It is really tough. Anyway, we are reaching another mark in our journey. Now we are turning left towards food factory and town, and all we need to do now is to negotiate that hill up front, and we should be alright. We are rapidly losing speed, mostly because this train is not able to keep momentum, especially now that we ran out of steam. Yeah, we just got, how much is that? Pretty much 11 bars. It is really tough to keep the speed with such a low pressure in the boiler. So it's definitely a lot of struggle for our loco, but we are doing great. Okay. Wow. Whenever I'm trying to add some extra power to help out, I just can't. Any extra power that I push is basically useless. And we are constantly slowing down. It is really not good. How do we do? Well, the pressure is not doing the great job. Right. Let's see if we are going to be able to get through that hill. We are slowing down to 10 kilometers per hour, which is not ideal. It is in fact really terrible. Come on, come on. I need to close the vent because there is no point to keep it open. Yeah, we are way too slow to generate any steam from that. But for some reason... Oh my goodness me. Just a touch more and we are going to go downhill. I can hear diesel engines behind us. Okay, we are pulling it. We are pulling it. There we go. It is going. Yeah, the boiler pressure is going down. But from now on, it will be much easier. Right, I need to get to diesel engines. Oh, we are... Yeah, there is a little bit of a wheel slip. Yeah, we are at the very edge of a wheel slip. Current speed 15 kilometers per hour. The train is speeding up, so I can let it coast. And now I will control everything from the front, where I can monitor the situation. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, that's the good situation to have someone to actually help you and look after one side of the consist. It would be really useful. Oh well. There will be time for multiplayer if that's gonna get introduced, obviously. Right. We are doing good though. About to speed up a little bit. So now I need to check. Okay, northeast, which is the side that we are coming. The siding up front is C. And 6i is the first to the left, to the right. Okay, we lack some power. Which is very problematic. Oops. I think I've accidentally turned on the brakes. That's why I couldn't keep my speed up. I need to keep that in check because like when I was moving one of the levers I accidentally turned the brakes on. Let's not make our job even harder than it is. Shall we? Right, some more coal. We definitely need to keep high boiler pressure at all times. I don't want to run out of steam. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there, ladies and gentlemen. We should be now on... Oh, yeah, we are approaching that circle. So soon we will be going around this mountain, downhill, to mention that. And then, when we get through this, we are pretty much home. Then we need to get to siding 6i, uncouple the first consist, which will make things lighter. Then we need to go across the station, reverse to 4i siding, and then we can give the most expensive tasks back. Right, I will let it coast, which is giving us perfect occasion to generate some extra steam. I need to keep my speed in check because obviously I don't want to derail at the very last moment. It would be very inconvenient to do so. Okay, 60 kilometers per hour on a 70 road, which should be even now, which is definitely going to help us. Is that, yeah, that's 60. Okay, I'm doing okay. But I think at some point the speed limit will go down to 40, and that is the moment when I need to brake. 80 and we are going downhill. It is still okay. Oops. And we derailed. Oh shit. No. Oh my goodness me. That's no good. Oh no. This isn't good. This is bad. This is very bad. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is very bad. Yikes. This is funny because I wasn't going like that was 60 speed limit and I was doing exactly 60 and I just jumped off the tracks here. Oh dear, this is bad. This is really bad. Oh my goodness me. Yeah. And that's gonna be chain reaction. Yikes. Wow, this is a complete disaster. Yeah. Providing how much money I got. And where is that? Where is my wallet? I can just throw it away. Yeah, I got 17,000. Yeah, we are doomed. We are absolutely doomed.